Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Idleon 100% Achievement Journey. Today we'll look at our third character ever created, our Lumberjack. So his role, he's a Shaman, and his role is to do chopping, and he's pretty good in alchemy as well. But I don't concentrate on alchemy all that much, I really concentrate on chopping. Alchemy I'm lacking. I don't have enough time or discipline. There's so many things in this game that I should do that I don't yet. But I gotta go one step at a time. Otherwise, it really feels like a chore to play this game. But if you do a little bit at a time, it's all good. There's so many characters, so many mechanics, and this and that. I say that often. So in alchemy, I'm a bit behind. In fact, we'll look at Vials today. So this character used to be absolutely horrible in fighting because the gear was really bad. So what we're going to do today will improve my Lumberjack's equipment. I'm going to start with the weapon because now I can make fruit flies. Therefore I can make next level weapon. It will be my first mage class to have crow's nest. So let's make this. And by the way, I'm gonna go to the anvil in a moment. And I'm gonna talk about icebreaker because here it says I'm level 36. Well, in fact, right now I'm 38 and 1/3. And at 39 I'll be able to make the icebreaker for my main character. Been working on leveling this up. So soon I'll be able to make a weapon that will enable me to make some progress in World 3 finally. And at level 40 in smithing, I'll even make a weapon for my journeyman. Alright, so the weapon's made. Let's switch and give it to my Shaman. Here it is. It's gonna be the first, like I said, to have such a weapon. I'm gonna buy some tokens and hope to get decent upgrades. Buy them all. I have enough money. Because what I want to do with these types of episodes is really make the two presets, update my equipment for each of the character that I present to you. It's gonna force me to be disciplined and look at the pants, you know what I mean? I was really lacking in terms of gear. So we'll do that for each character. Make them all nice and up to date while I explain to you what the role is. This one, as I said, is very simple. This chopping, that's it. But now he's going to be pretty good at fighting too. We're going to prove that when we fight the frost flakes one level above where my shrines are, because I need a lot of those ice cubes for future equipment. Wow, 0. That's good, huh? So here I'm doing a chopping game just for the guild task. By the way, guild task, I'm falling behind some of my co-guild members, and it's all good. I cannot play the game as much as I want, as you can imagine. I have so many games that I cover, although things are gonna clear up slowly. For instance, Leaf Blower Revolution. I'm waiting for the season to end, but I'm running out of ideas here because the game is pretty much... I'm at the maximum I can reach, so there'll be less and less videos on that game. Clicker Rose 2, I'm stuck, so that means more time for Idleon. I don't intend to add any game for now. Maybe a nostalgia run that might surprise you. No promises. If you see a game that surprises you, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I might prepare a special nostalgia run game. I haven't done a nostalgia run in a long time. It's a pretty short playlist. You saw what I'm doing with the axes. That's because we're preparing to make a Plat Hatchet. Pretty easy to make too. Troppy logs and chain links, right? Pretty easy. Next character will be the miner, and I might try to make the platinum pickaxe as well if I can. Look at that. So this character all of a sudden used to be bad. He's the first character to have, once again, the first mage to have that type of weapon, next level weapon, and the first character to have a platinum level tool. It won't make a huge difference though. I'm gonna go and chop in a moment. I did not take notes of how many I was making with the golden versus platinum. I should have done that. But probably if you rewind the video, you can look for yourself. I can't right now because I'm commenting on footage as it's playing. But I don't feel there was a huge difference. If I go idle and look at AFK, it's 129 logs per hour. So how much was it before? I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the comment. Yeah. I'll put it in the comment. I'll just rewind the video and let you know in the comment so you don't have to rewind yourself. I'll pin the comment. That's what I'll do. So what else? Is there a surprise? Yes, there's a surprise in the box. Last piece of equipment to increase these horrible pants are gone. Let's see the difference. I lose 30 damage, but look at defense. 177, 204. You can expect a big increase in stats, of course, with the pants I had were pretty bad. Post office with every character. I want to show you where I stand. By the way, I stopped doing Plant Express, the middle one. I don't do it anymore. It's too annoying. They give you sometimes insane pieces of gear to make and they take so much mats, so I stopped doing it. 152 on chopping. Not too bad. Obols, of course, it's all the priorities on my main character and family. This will be for my squire. I gotta resist the temptation to buy more obols. Like I said, this can be, and I got 4 fragments for the first time. This can be such a money pit. You can buy obols all the time and spend a ton of money, and it's RNG, so I gotta be careful with that. So far not too bad. I think I bought 2 batches, but I gotta stop. I must stop right now. Because I want to put money for every world, whatever pack they give. When World 4 comes out, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's about it. I don't want this game to be costing me too much money. So I had a new stand, by the way, for trapping. So trapping is another thing that I haven't spent too much time on. But when we do this type of episode for the hunter, which is the last character right now, but soon I'll be able to make a 9th character. Anyways, character number 8, I might be more advanced in trapping. Here I'm showing that all my gear is to my satisfaction. This is as good as it's gonna get for a while. Now my shaman is pretty solid, I would think. Look at that, did you see that? The star, I have 265 points. I'll notice it. I forgot to attribute points in the star talents. I believe for, I don't remember if it's for only preset number 2, probably. But anyways, I'll realize it and assign points. Now I'm going to preset number 1 because I want to test the fighting abilities that used to be horrible. Let's see how well we do now that we updated our equipment. Cards, I don't know if I'll show you in details, but it's always the same thing. You know what I mean? If I'm a mage, I'll go with a little bit of defense, maybe wisdom, agility, I guess, you know. It's always the same thing, so I don't remember if I show you or not. It's a bit ironic, eh? Because I'm the one building the montage and I can't even remember what I put in it. Okay, let's get some food. And those potions too, which you can buy. I like them a lot. I don't always use them, but because I thought my shaman was still not so fantastic, I decided to use that. And you'll see that he's gonna do pretty good. Sell those pens. I had those pens since the beginning almost. Alright, here we are. You saw the 4 shrines that keep leveling up. It's pretty good. I need so many cubes, like I showed and I think it's in previous episode, right? And it's so many cubes. It's crazy to make all these pieces of gear. There you go. So 22 hours, right? So let's see, after 22 hours, do I still... Yeah, let's put some sound back on. Do I still have food left after 22 hours? Yes, look at that. Amazing. So now my Shaman is pretty good at fighting too. So I have a few characters that can go farm those frost flakes with no problems. For instance, my Journeyman, he can't last very long, runs out of food, it's pretty bad. He needs a new weapon. And by the way, when we cover the Journeyman, because every 2 episodes, I think you probably noticed that, I cover a character, we'll try to make certain steps towards Maestro. At least probably start with a quest chain, or at least understand what the quest chain is about. Because I did make progress in chopping, mining, and smithing. But I gotta check what levels I need to reach, I forgot. Okay, so I have 7 points, let's attribute them. Now, once I reach 100 everywhere or something, I'll look at the guide again, but there's still a long way to go. Very long way to go. I think in chopping, I might reach a point where I don't know where to spend my points, so I'm gonna check it out. And maybe I'll put it in alchemy though. I don't know, we'll see. Speaking of which, I just want to show you the vials, because Shaman depends on green vials, right? Well, every single vial almost that I have, besides 2, are green and more. I think blue is above green if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna upgrade this, but I do need to look at the wiki and spend some time getting vials. That's another thing added to the list of things to be done in this game. But I try not to think about it too much, otherwise I'll get overwhelmed psychologically. So I was gone for a while. This is today, just before I recorded this voiceover, because I wanted to show you an up-to-date guild progress. I'll make them shorter though, my guild presentations. And there we go, I think I just found out, or I'm about to find out, sorry, that my star talents were not attributed. And I don't know if it's just for chopping. So I'll have to go back in the game after I'm done making this video and check with the preset number 1 if my star talents are attributed. That's another thing. There's a lot of key abilities that I could easily get. I'm convinced of it. And I don't have them because I didn't do any research. That's something else I must do, you know. There's a lot. That's a lot. TikTok's still stuck at 60. I tried a few more times and cannot get higher than 60. These two always go to level 10. That means up to level 100, I think, for the highest character and the highest beginner or something. And this is Raskaj is catching up to me. Everybody's catching up to me. I can't play that much, but yeah, everybody's welcome as usual. I'm not going to show you all the upgrades anymore because if you check on Discord every 2 days or something like that, I post it. But 49 people out of 110, so we're doing pretty good in my opinion. And check this out, with 579 and 600, I can make a new character. And I want to thank, I think it's Rad82. Thank you, Rad82. Because I said, oh, I'm going to make all journeymen. That was a mistake. He reminded me that I should make warrior, archer, mage, because there will be new classes in the future. They want to make 8 worlds. I forgot about that, so thank you for reminding me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.